What is going on, boys? And you can probably already hear that my audio is a little bit low. I have everything turned up. I do not know why this bitch will not be loud. I don't know. And this whole thing is gonna be a one take. It's a lot of news, a lot of info. Take it all at your own judgment. I'm a little bit stupid, a little bit dumb on the slower side. I rode the short bus, if you will. And yeah. So starting off, Andrew Tate was arrested for human trafficking yesterday. Now we need to back up. How did this happen? Well, there's a Twitter spat between him and global activist Greta Thunberg. What happened here? Well, Tate just felt the need to flex his 33 cars because, you know, an alpha male needs everybody else's validation. And he was just talking about the emission that the car creates to kind of get a real sick burn on this global warming loser who wants to help the planet. This little stupid. Alright, off the rails, need to back up. And Andrew Tate's response to Greta owning him, saying that he has a small dick, not actually owning him, but it was pretty sick burn, dude. She kind of shit on him. And yeah, he responded with a video where he had a Romanian pizza establishment, which led authorities to knowing he is in Romania, and they swiftly raided him and arrested him. Footage you can see right here. Crazy stuff, and at first we all thought it was only going to be 24 hours, but then it swiftly comes out that it's going to be extended to 30 days. Unfortunately or fortunately, if he's guilty, and I have some words to say about this, and this is my opinion. You can skip it, but there's a lot of thought behind it, so at least give it a listen. There are currently two narratives about the Andrew Tate arrest going online right now. The first being that he's a human trafficker. Of course he should have been arrested. And the second, as you would have seen in the video if I would have played the part of the video, the Matrix sent their agents. The Matrix have Andrew. They've played their play. Andrew's first thing was gone. He's canceled. Next thing is try to throw random crimes at him and then kill him because he's speaking the truth and waking people up. Now, is this true? So the argument that there's the Matrix is coming to get him, that is a grand conspiracy against Tate, and that they've come to get him, which is just a schizo thing to think, right? It's immediately way less logical than him just being guilty of human trafficking. Immediately, you have to go through so many more assumptions, so many more just wacky ways of thought to get to the point that Matrix or elites have gotten Tate for waking people up. And it would be assuming that the things that Andrew Tate is saying is truly breaking the Matrix, which I think there's a huge argument against that, but I'm not getting into that today. But what I am going to get into is how I believe that Andrew Tate, it's so reasonable to assume that he's a human trafficker. On his website, Hustlers University, which was his multi-level marketing scheme where he gained his fame, he had a description where he described this tactic. It's commonly used in Romania. It's called lover boy. It's where you bomb a woman with love, and then you're like, hey, let's get away, let's go somewhere. And then you sell them to human trafficking. Now, I'm not saying this is what Tate was doing, but he multiple times described himself on, where is it? Goddamn, I'm fucking up. Multiple times described himself using this exact method. I've been running a webcam studio for nearly a decade, and I've had over 75 girls work for me, and my business model is different than 99% of studio owners. Over 50% of my employees were actually my girlfriend at the time, and none of my girlfriends, of all of my girlfriends, none were in the adult entertainment industry before they met me. That is a big red flag. My job was to get women to fall in love with me. Literally. That was my job. My job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, test if she's quality, get her to fall in love with me, to where she'd do anything I'd say, and then get her on webcam so we could become rich together. Whether you disagree or agree with what I do, I gain their loyalty, submission, and love. For me, it doesn't matter. You cannot reject the results, and the results are simple. What did I learn in this job? He's saying he's suffering from success, some weird shit. Isn't there one more? Or no, there might not be another. This whole website is gold, though. But yeah, he describes the lover boy method. He is tricking these women into thinking that he loves them to gain their loyalty and to collect them checks, baby. And this could be a weak argument, not too strong. He stated to use that thing. He's had a webcam business with over 75 girls. So the odds of him human trafficking, since he's already in that business and he had 75 women, the odds are already there. And when there's smoke, there's fire, folks. Yes. But if you need some more, he also just has this, for an alpha male, he has this weird hatred for women. I mean, this is a decent display.
Hey, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch!
Yes, and this man had 127,000 active members in HU, which you can see right here. This is 100% true. In his heyday, before he was canceled. And you can obviously see that the impact and the influence that this man has. This is some random jit. This man would never have this opinion unless he's fucked up or he heard it from Andrew Tate. This man on Twitter goes, instead of looking for a girl who has the same views, you must look for a white canvas, a young, innocent, and ignorant girl who will naturally adopt your views over time. This is blatant manipulation and grooming. This is fucked up. We're all just humans, and you're fucking with someone's mind so much because of socially constructed ideals, and you're an insecure alpha male, dude. Shit's wild, but I'm getting a little bit off the rails as I am. Yeah, I believe this ignorance needs to be combated. Tate has also been investigated months by federal agents and the ops. The ops. They don't fuck around. He's also stated to being in conjunction with the mafia and the Romanian mafia. To my knowledge and the research I've done, it's kind of fluent in the human trafficking business. They're kind of involved. And it's just, there's so much going for him just being a human trafficker, and yet the second main narrative, it's like a 50-50, is that the Matrix got out to get him, which is a grand conspiracy. The amount that the grip hold that this man has on this current generation is fucked. And the ignorance is not combated. It's wild, dude. But from now on, this is going to be objective. And one last thing, I just want to show this video real quick, just to give a little bit more background. This is him also just describing grooming.
19-year-old might have had one guy from high school, just broke up, she's fresh, and I could put my imprint on her and make her a good person, and without her having to go through all that detriment to learn about.
This is probably 40% of the reason I moved to Romania, because in Eastern Europe, none of this garbage flies. If you're going to go to the police and say he raped me back in 1988, they're going to say we should.
40% of the reason that he moved to Romania is because police are less likely to pursue sexual assault allegations. That's weird. Why do you want to avoid those things, Andrew? Who knows? Let's move on. Let's not look too deep. Let's just let him be the top G. But, yeah, that first part was literally, it's just grooming. It's the same thing that kid said on Twitter. Actually just grooming. It's fucking wild. But the news was that Andrew Tate got arrested, and I just gave my little argument that it is reasonable to assume that he is a human trafficker. And he uses a commonly known method, and in that article it states that it's popular in Romania. I'm not going to dig into those potatoes today. That'll be for another day. This I do want to bring up real quick, and then I promise I'll be off of this topic. It's just to further his influence. There's so many teachers that come out that say that kids as young as 11 are calling females objects, dude. That's fucked up. That's weird. She should be playing with Legos and shit, dude. What the fuck, dude? But there's so many of these reports. Yes, they're from Reddit. You can question their questionability this whole time, but there's a good chance at least some of these are fucking real. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Now, moving on to Logan Paul. This is a fun topic as well. If you want a full, really deep dive into it, go watch CoffeeZilla's 3 videos. They are absolutely amazing. But to give a little gist, Logan Paul is a scammer. He had this project that he promoted called Crypto Zoo. Now, yes, you can say there are bad actors. There's Eddie, and there's fucking Crypto King, who maybe fucked it over a little bit. But Logan Paul is the man with the audience. Without Logan Paul, this project would never even gotten off the ground floor. No one would have bought into it. And since he promoted it, this is his fans, the people, the underprivileged people that have blessed him with this position of privilege. Bro got like millions and a fan base. And after the Suicide Forest shit, he begs for forgiveness. He gets a second chance just to scam these people. And you also got to realize this redemption arc that Logan Paul has had. Sunny V2 even has a video about it. This makes people trust him a lot more. So I can really see how this happened. And yes, now he's saying he's going to go back and fix it, but it's already been a fucking year. These are real people with real fucking problems. Like, the shit's wild, dude. And, yeah, I'm not too mad about it. It's so fucked how he waited a year. Now he's playing weird YouTube games on Twitter with CoffeeZilla. He's being fake as fuck, but hopefully he's just like scared that he fucked up. Hopefully it wasn't his fault, and that he can grow and learn from this experience. I hope the best for him. And he very well could be innocent because he's coming out with a response on January 3rd. Now, this is a touchy topic. On to the up-and-coming, the bubbling underground artist known as Ssgkobe has a couple songs on Lyrical Lemonade. He was really, really hitting the scene, and some very unfortunate news has come out that very well may be true. In fact, it looks like it's going to be true. And the only reason I wanted to cover this is because I feel like in the rap world especially, there's a lot of misogyny, and when stories like these come out, no one really listens, or they just harass the girl. And I just wanted to come out and say, that's not cool. That's fucked up, man. Don't do that. Now, if she is lying and it comes out that she's capping, then say what you will. But as of right now, we have no proof of fabrication. So imagine if the story was real and you just typed some mean-ass shit to her and she read that. I mean, come on, dude. You might see it as internet, but this is real people, dude. But yeah, I don't want to go too in deep. It's pretty fucked. The story's right there. He like lured her into a dark room in a studio. She's a fellow artist. I think her name is like Cash Kenny or something. And it's fucked up. And the reason I said most likely true is apparently Ssgkobe's manager came out saying, it's loading fucking Twitter. Hopped off plane just right now. Please stop DMing me and please stop saying she lying, because she ain't. And that's his own manager. I really don't see why his manager would lie to his own artist. That doesn't really make sense. But we just got to see how the story unfolds. We got to wait, and yeah, hopefully Kobe didn't do it. I also don't hope she's capping either, but well, I do, because that's fucked. I don't know. I'm conflicted, dude. This is a rough topic. Let's go. Oh, a politician lying. How crazy is this? Such a nice page for a politician. Such a wholesome man from wholesome beginnings. Turns out everything is a lie. Everything from apparently his mom dying in 9/11 to his parents being in the Holocaust. Like, this shit is wild. And like that, I feel, isn't that mostly like sympathy points he's lying for? And then apparently he also lied about a degree in economics and finance from Barch College. The fuck? Is that even a real college? I don't know, dude. But just another case of a dumb fuck politician lying and not really caring, just saying what people want to hear. Very nice. And with these videos, I don't really have much of a direction. And I'm just going to throw shit at the wall and tell you the news, and I hope you fucking like it, dude. And I just want to let you boys know right now, if you've made it to this point of the video, you sitting there watching this video, you're a fucking god. You can do anything you want to. You woke up this morning, and if you're breathing, you're beyond fucking special. You're him. Everyone is everything. Conquer your reality. Gang shit. Alright, moving on. YouTube put out this terrible, terrible fucking policy, dude. This shit is wild. And you might be wondering, why am I pulling up a Penguins Charlie video to show you a YouTube change in policy? Well, as you can see by his description, this is the greatest lack of communication YouTube has ever done of all time. Now, let me explain. I searched, unless I am like actually brain dead, which, who knows, dude, could be, but I could not find this shit anywhere. It fucking spooked me, dude. So I just pulled up, like, I didn't want people to diss my research, dude. But I'm using penguins as a source. But what I got from what Charlie said is, in the first 8 seconds of videos, you can no longer curse. It's going to be instant demonetized, instant fucking taken to the gulag. You're never to be seen again, off the map, like you just talked bad about the Romanian mafia. And, the other one, this is the troubling one, animated violence. Charlie had put up some type of short, and it was like a cool animation, like of two dudes fighting, like really throwing down. And it had minor gore, like, it was animated, like anime, and it had a little bit of blood. Shit got demonetized. And all of the older videos, like before this policy change came out, they have to abide to the policy change that just came out. That doesn't make sense. That's not how works. But, yeah, that animation thing, this has affected so many channels, and this is truly a real problem. And it's also furthering the precedent that YouTube is catering more towards corporations like Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel, them fucking stupids, and it just taking away from the creator, which I think is super fucked up. I think Charlie and them should go make their own platform. That shit would be banging, but might not happen, so who knows. Moving on. Playboy Carti, the king of vampires. He has finally returned after 12 decades, and he might be dropping an album. And of course, the vamps went fucking crazy. I saw things that I had to scrub my eye out the day he typed this shit, dude. I don't want to say what I saw because I don't want you to even have the mental I saw a Playboy Carti cum shot. I'm still scarred. It wasn't even hidden. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. But I'm going off the rails, off topic. I'm dumb. Yeah, he might be dropping soon. Probably not. He's probably gonna wait another 10 years. But we also have some confirmation from Filthy, which is one of his main collaborators. This collaborating started on Whole Lotta Red, and he said, best album ever, no one coming like us, I promise we changed the sound. As you know, Filthy and Carti are kind of known for being trendsetters in the underground, which I have some shit to say about music that I don't want to say now, but I just think that originality is dying, and people are just buying trends. And that's all you got to say about Carti. Before I end the video, I skipped some shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. I skipped a lot of shit. Alright, and there's also this huge lawsuit going down, which is pretty fucking nuts. So if you didn't know, Philion, I think maybe even a year back now, dropped a video called the Nazi Bored Ape Club, and it was about all of the Nazi dog whistles and the racist imagery in the NFT things. You know, the super drippy, cool, quirky, bored ape things that everyone has. There's a bunch of fucking, like, weird shit in it, like Nazi shit, and people weren't cool with that. And apparently, Ryder Rips and Jeremy Kaon, which was the founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club, and apparently they merged with Yuga Labs, and Yuga Labs is the racist one, apparently. But yeah, this shit is fucking. And Yuga Labs is trying to sue them for, like, defamation and shit, and that's why YouTubers got named. Like, they're not actually in the lawsuit. I just think it's pretty nuts that they're named at all. And it's anyone who is critical of Yuga Labs. And just shout out, if you haven't seen this video, go watch Philion's video, dude. Shit was crazy. Hour long of fucking masterpiece. But yeah, and I also just wanted to cover this because, you know, fucking that's pretty nuts that some of the people in the creation weren't really aware of it. So it's not like the intention wasn't fully racist, and that's kind of cash money, dude. But moving on. This is not new news, but I just want to touch on Marjorie Taylor Greene because there's another politician in the news recently. Our politicians are just fucking dumb. Dumb and stupid, dude. She thinks there's a Jewish space laser. She's been talking to... This was before Kanye went Kanye. So I don't even know. And the main thing I wanted to touch on is it correlates to George Santos with the line. She fucking said she would have won the January 6th election if she had organized it. And that's fucking, she recently said that shit, right? And then April 22nd, she was held for a meeting for the January 6th shit, and she was shown videos. Wait, I have the video somewhere. Or do I not? Yes. This is the video right here. This is what she said.
And this is an important time in our history. We can't allow this just to be gone, just to let it go. You can't allow it to just transfer power peacefully like Joe Biden wants and allow him to become our president, because he did not win this election. It's being stolen, and the evidence.
Until January 6, 2021, your personal opinion and your wish was that Congress not certify Joe Biden as the winner of the 2020 election.
No, that's not accurate.
So, this is only one excerpt from court, but she was presented with videos of her saying it and then just saying she doesn't recall it or she doesn't think that's accurate. She's just choosing to not believe it, and then it's going through. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand how she's in any position of power. I don't understand how you can get so fucking dumb. I don't understand how you can live for 50 years and be so fucking brain rotted. I don't know. But it's just wild, dude. I got some more videos coming, but yeah, dude, Carti's dropping. I already said that, and I just want to end the video off on a high note and to give my deepest condolences to Barbara Walters' family. R.I.P. to a fucking legend. And just to watch his video, she shit on Trump, dude. This is a baller watch.
Well, the new book is entitled Surviving at the Top. There are many people who would say failing at the top.
I hope the general public understands how inherently dishonest the press in this country is.
As a member of the press, let me try to clear up some of the things which you say are untrue. You write in your book, my bankers and I worked out a terrific deal that allows me to come out stronger than ever. I see the deal as a great victory, and eventually the rest of the world will too. Being on the verge of bankruptcy, being bailed out by the banks,
well, you don't have to say on the
skating on thin ice and almost drowning, that's a businessman to be admired.
You say on the verge of bankruptcy, Barbara, and you talk on the verge, and you listen to what people are saying.
I talk to your bankers.
Well, that's fine. And what do they say? I mean, depending on which banker you're talking to,
Several.
What do they say? I'm the only one people write about. I mean, they don't write about other people.
You have a little more debt than most people. You're something like $3 billion in debt.
I also have a little more assets than most people.
Okay. You have debts to pay back.
Right.
You have huge loans to pay back. You say the country is in a depression. What makes you think that you can pay back those loans? And further, what your bankers have told us is that the only way you even have a chance is by selling that property out there totally, the plaza.
Well, I don't know what the bankers have said. The plaza is a very valuable property. Everybody told me, oh, you paid too much, you paid too much. Now they're all saying what a great deal he made on the plaza.
You yourself said that you saw your children maybe once a week. You're having a lot of difficulties with your 12-year-old son, Donna. You haven't talked to him since May. Do you believe in fidelity in marriage?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
In the current issue of Vanity Fair, the author Marie Brenner says that you read from Hitler's collected speeches, My New Order, and that these are speeches that you seem to admire. What's your reaction? Do you have this book?
A friend of mine sent me a book, a man who I think is Jewish, although I don't know.
Looks like Trump was talking to Kanye even as far back as 1990. Shit's crazy how the timeline works, but yeah, that was just pretty crazy how someone pushed back on such a powerful figure. I really admire that. I honestly didn't know who she was before today, and I'm sad for myself about that fact. She seems super nuts and truly RIP, but before the video ends, please subscribe if you liked it all. And I want to kind of explain what this is, because when you first come in, you might not fucking know. A bunch of fucking videos are coming. This is just one take. I'm going to be doing brain dead bias news every day, every time topics are here, and I swear to God, every single video is going to improve. I know this one, I went a little bit off the rails, but it's all one take. You're getting raw thoughts, baby. Fuck yeah. But yeah, and new videos coming. I'm going to try to keep it fresh every single video. We got some people behind this. Fucking 369 Nikola Tesla shit. This shit's going to fucking blow up to the moon. No crypto. You feel me? That shit was cringe, but It has been Knox. It has been a fucking honor. And as I said, you're nuts. Have a wonderful day.